Training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. They had no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. They'll run for the first time with Saquon Barkley. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. A give to Barkley out of the gun. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, you know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, it's nothing but room to run.
On 3rd down, Mariota. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. The sack by Brandon Graham. He's been doing that since he entered the league in 2010.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
And he gets this away, angled for the sideline with a lot behind it. Wow. And that'll skip out of bounds inside the 20 at the 17-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay.
That's it, baby. We got one.
And the offensive penalty has us back where we started as they come up on a 1st and 10. Here is Eckler. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20.
Ball carrier.
Kenneth Murray, the linebacker, there to make the play defensively.
It's a pickup of 3.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
A quick throw out to Lockett.
And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
No gain on
that one. Good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be 3rd down. Throwing is Murray on 3rd down, eluding the pressure right. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete.
And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. First down, Seattle, 16 yards the gain there.
Seattle Seahawks.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up the first down.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Murray, he lets it fly from Lockett. He's got it with the 15. And he is down deep into Minnesota territory. It's a big play there for Seattle. 44 yards. They'll roll him out right. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Different story this time around. We had that huge gain followed by a sizable loss here. Less than a minute to go here in a scoreless first quarter to this point. They'll throw this out wide and complete it to Ridley. He's down inside the 10 to the 8. And it comes on a gain of 8. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. Here's Murray. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Calvin Ridley, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Seahawks have taken a first quarter lead. The point after through the raindrops up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 32-yard line.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. So a solid run by Saquon Barkley, and another 1st and 10 here. Now Saquon Barkley. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
Check 26, check 26.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative, but you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct. but I would like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense is going to gang up on the run and set them down.
Mariota on 3rd and 2. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. And he will have a Vikings first down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2.
A gain of 7 and the Vikings first down.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. And he's going to be met at about the 43.
The ball carrier.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
Play action now. Mariota. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. Quez Watkins, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Vikings are an extra point away from tying this thing up. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
At 7. Jake Elliott set to kick off.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. They'll run here with Eckler. He takes this for about 6 down inside the 40.
Eckler, the ball carrier.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
39-yard line.
On the ground, it's Eckler. And he's going to be stopped just short of the first down marker at the Vikings 32.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
10 at the 32-yard line.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Running on first down, Eckler. The Etor Gross Matos there to bring him down.
Well, the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal...
And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Calvin Ridley with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. And he puts it through.
Makes the score Seahawks 14, Vikings 7.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. Well, we know he's an electric runner. Earlier this half, you were wondering how they were going to bottle him up at different levels. That was your suggestion. Some mixed results.
Yeah, certainly, because we have seen him bottled up at times. We've seen him play him very well. We've also seen him pop the cork a few times and get out of there, haven't we?
We have indeed. On 2nd down now, Barkley, and he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance, they're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
Mariota from the gun on 3rd down. They'll get this out to Barkley, complete. And he will have a Vikings 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. First down, Mariota. Escaping the pressure right. And now he's going to use his legs. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down.
The best quarterbacks that ever played the game all wanted to blend in with their teammates and be one of the guys. But sometimes you got to take modesty and put it aside. You're the franchise quarterback, the face of the team, and the guy that leads them to victory. You have to get down and protect yourself and not take hits like that.
So not quite a 1st down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. This is Barkley. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on 3rd down. Mariota now. And he's got this down to the 35. The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Shotgun. It's Mariota going deep here for Watkins. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Sean Murphy Bunting.
Intercepted. The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report, here's Jonathan Coachman. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
10 at the 36-yard line.
Big stop, G. Big stop. Let's go. 44, Mike. Let's go, team. It's going to be a long day on this.
Play fake. Murray. And this a quick slant to Lockett. Well, as a lineman, they are trained. You've got to stay close to home. If you're more than a yard downfield, they're going to toss that flag, and they did there. Now Murray. Flush to his right. On the run. He'll let this go deep right. It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Calvin Ridley, 69 yards. And the Seahawks add on to their lead. As he was shuffling right out of the pocket, you could just tell he was going to take a shot downfield. He had his eyes down there the whole way.
He certainly did. He wasn't taking off to go, right? When he was flush from the pocket, a lot of times you see him, eyes will drop, ball will get tucked, and he takes off, becomes a running back. But as you noted, stayed alive as a passer, tremendous body control, and a pretty good arm there, too.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field, certainly not what they want.
Put it mildly, that is so frustrating because that signifies there's a drive going on. You're in a good spot. Great place to run some of your best offense. Instead, they turn the ball over.
Yeah, turned the ball over last time. See if they can avoid doing it here. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. This one out quickly to Watkins. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll be 3rd down. From the gun, Mariota. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down. They're indeed going. It's Mariota.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. But he will not get away. He stopped short of the marker. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Going on the ground with Eckler. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. That good for 19 and a first down.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns. But guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Austin Eckler, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead. And his kick is good.
Leads the score, Seahawks 28, Vikings 7.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Jacobs.
Call that a gain of 5 as the clock ticks inside of 2 minutes to go now in the 3rd.
30-yard line.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Mariota gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Well, that was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? 2nd and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
On 1st and 10, here's Mariota. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His 2nd catch in a row, first down.
Minnesota.
Check Mike 27, check Mike 27. Drop deep, Mike 27, Mike 27, Mike 27.
Again, it's Mariota. He'll hit Watkins on the crossing route. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. Back now in Seattle, Washington. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Mariota on first down. Buying time to his left. Looking for Watkins, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie Jeremy Chin. I know it appeared he was saying, hey, give me the football, I'm open, but I don't know if that's a pass that he should have thrown there.
Well, I don't think we've ever met a wide receiver that doesn't think he is open or is about to be open. True. So when you throw your hand up in the air and tell your quarterback, hey, I'm available, he's trusting that you are. In this case, he was not, and it turned into disaster for them.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
7-yard.
And I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this 4th quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building a bully. And I think it was this situation he was envisioning. Trying to ice a game, plenty of time left, but being able to give the ball to his big runner and pound away and try and finish off a game.
Check Mike 11, check Mike 11. It's our field. It's our field. Hey, it's our house.
He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
Let's get off the field, D.
To throw on 3rd down, Murray. And he will find Ridley. That's complete. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on third down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll push his way up to about the 44 here. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
At the 44-yard line.
Here's Murray, a quick throw complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and go like turtle at this point. You can just go ahead and play.
Going for Evans, but that pass is intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted.
And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Vikings. Quez Watkins, 81 yards. And the Vikings are able to close the gap just a bit.
For the point after.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
Yeah, you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Well, don't look now, but they've got a little bit of a battle on their hands again. Back to a 2-score game. The interception that led to a touchdown. You'd have to think they're a little more careful here if they do indeed try to throw the football.
Yeah, and I was a little surprised by the last throw. You know, that type of throw with this type of a game, I'm going to be very careful about it. Maybe the only throw you make is maybe a toss to your halfback or something like that. Otherwise, take care of the thing and finish this bad boy off.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Now Murray off play action. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a first down on a gain of 10. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. On play action, it's Murray. It's caught by Mike Evans. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again.
For another Seahawks. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Back to throw it, Murray. That's complete to his running back, Evans. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here.
To Mike Evans. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 34-yard line.
Murray to air it out again. And his throw's going to be incomplete. The intended target was Calvin Ridley, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down leads us to 3rd and inches. Throwing again, Murray. He's got Evans. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 23. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as it comes with exactly a minute to go in the football game. They're not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Murray. Flushed out right. Going to throw deep for the end zone. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Calvin Ridley there to make the grab. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. Trying to bust out of that losing funk, and these fans have to like this. And all right, fellas, this is more like it.
And I know that if this holds up after the game, they're going to give the fans a lot of credit, being at home, getting the support. But you and I both know it goes deeper than that. They had to get it together in their own facility, look each other in the eye and say, okay, what's it going to take to break this losing streak? And they really came together with a good week of practice.
25-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. Here's Mariota. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll be a 2nd down.
At the 30.
He'll get this out to Barkley complete. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Check right, 27. Check right, 27. Hey, let's get down.
3rd and short yardage. Mariota. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Well, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down. Desperation time. Mariota on 4th down. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. Had to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
Murray's going to look to throw this thing. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
Evans, incomplete. It's
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Murray. Left side complete to Lockett. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Now whistles and a timeout called here. Not sure of the point of this, but they'll stop it with 4 seconds to go in the game. On 1st and 10, here's Murray, eluding the pressure right. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.